Red, white, and green.
That actually looks like the Mexican flag. I don't know how to do this. How do you wear Christmas hats? I never know how to put on a Santa hat. Or is it like that? Am I supposed to show the ball?
Like that.
This?
Yeah.
This? What? 3, 2, 1. Magandang umaga, magandang araw, magandang gabi. Hello internet kaibigans! Ako po si Rachel, your favorite FILAM fangirl, and today we are going to be talking about something that I found on Twitter. The Filipino verification questions. I found out about this from Twitter because of my big brother, Jeff Sully, right here. Everyone convinced him to start a YouTube because he's super cool. Get more FILAM in the YouTube community. From there, I was super interested and I started searching on that hashtag, and then I was just like, oh my gosh, these are so true. So I thought I would share some of them with you and just do a read through of some of my top favorite ones. The Filipino verification questions, if you don't know what it is yet, it is a trending thing. So this is super funny because it dives into a lot of truth into our culture, and I thought it would be very interesting for people who are either Filipino or non-Filipino to enjoy this video, because it's just very, very true. Let us start! Everyone on the Filipino verification questions like, woo, Pinoy pride. And then this other one, Kirsten, sorry. Why call it Filipino verification questions when it should be called Filipino verification questions? Okay, so this was the first one that I saw. The scariest monster growing up. A lot of people chose the white lady. If you don't know what the white lady is, it's an old Filipino creature slash myth that is just, I can't even say it out loud. Ah! From Gislene, Mom, can I go out tonight? Bahala ka sa buhay mo! And if you don't know what that means, it's basically like, do whatever with your life, but really, you know, if you go out, you in trouble. Your guy friend is coming over, what are you telling your parents? He's bakla! Even if he's not bakla, you say he's bakla because you know if he isn't, there will be problems. Raise your hand if you've ever done that, because I have. You talk to your family at a party. What do they ask first? Do you have boyfriend or girlfriend? How long does it take to leave the party after your parents say you're going home? This one is so funny. Only God knows. Because if you are Filipino, you know that when you go to a family party and they're like, sige na, sige, let's go, alis na ako. And then they're like, bye, bye. And then they start talking to the aunties and uncles for another 2 to 3 hours. So that's totally normal. And that is why only God knows when you will leave that party. Sometimes it's the next day. I still don't get this one. Let's call my Filipino boyfriend to come and help me. Babe! Babe, can you help me with this question? Babe? I don't even have a watch. Babe! Saan dito? Saan? Dito. Can you help me? Ayúdame. Oh, that's Spanish. Sa mahirap. Okay. Can you tell me?
No, I don't want to be in the video. I'm telling you.
Okay, fine. So Mark is here and he's helping me with my question. What does it mean when they say when do you start running? And then isa, dalawa, or tatlo. And then everyone chose isa.
Isa.
Why is that?
Because it's the countdown. When do you start running? At the count of 1, 2, or 3?
Uh-huh.
That's the choices, right?
Uh-huh.
When do you start running?
Don't people say on 3?
No.
I don't get it. No, I don't get it.
So usually when you hear a countdown, it means that you're not listening to your parents or you're about to get an ass whooping. They're like, where are you? And then like, if you don't get here by the count of 3, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Oh.
And it goes, Isa.
And then
right when you
like,
hit that, you better run. You're running away from your parents or running towards your parents? Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, now I get it. I thought it was because we just wanted to be ahead of the game.
No.
According to your auntie that your mom met at the flea market, which major should you take? Nursing! Because ironically, that is the one thing I knew I would never do from the beginning. My parents probably still want me to do nursing, but yeah. No. When your parents say, bahala ka, bahala ka, bahala ka. Sorry, I don't know how to say that in a mad tone, but they really mean if you do it, death. Because it's like, go ahead, try me. Try to go out with your friends when I said no. Try, because then you ask your tita where the spoons are and she points with her lips and says, over there. Tita, where's the spoons? Over there. The first thing you hear when you walk into Filipino, kain na, kain muna tayo. It's funny because this doesn't just happen at Filipino parties. This also happens at any other traditional Filipino household that you go to. Just expect to eat and always go on an empty tummy. So you get a pimple. Oh my gosh, Filipino superstition. When you get a pimple, in love ka na naman? You get a pimple and they're like, ooh, someone's in love. You wake up in the morning and your mom made you egg-coated Spam. So true. What do you use your dishwashing machine for? Storage. After pooping, you tabo! I personally don't have a tabo because we have like a little squirt thing. You get sick. What do your parents say the reason is? Going out too much, guys, because somehow going out too much makes you sick. So just be a bubble boy or bubble girl and that will be the solution to your Filipino life. You're at your local McDonald's with your mom and she tells you to get some napkins. How many do you take? The limit does not exist. For all my Mean Girls fans out there, I love that movie. Yes, the limit does not exist because this doesn't just apply to McDonald's. This actually applies to many different fast food restaurants that you go to, especially when you're on road trips, especially when you're traveling, but even on regular days. Instead of getting 2, they would get like a wad. And don't worry, it doesn't go to waste. These wad of napkins go into the car compartment, they go at home and we use them there. Your moms and titas link up. What do you hear? Ashley, my cousin, if you are reading this, we have become the titas and the aunties. That is literally what we do. So that is why if you're ever wondering and you're like, whoa, what did she just do? My Filipino people know out there that when you just link up mom and titas, everyone just gets really loud and they cackle and they sound like cackles and squeals from hell. That is exactly it. When does Christmas start? September. Yes, Christmas starts in September. But every single one of my family members either start it in September or they just keep the holiday decorations up throughout the year. And Christmas never ends. Yeah, so that is some of the hashtag Filipino verification questions that I saw on Twitter. I don't know if it's on Facebook or Instagram because I have to go check that. If you know any, please post some and tag me in it. It just unites the Filipino community online and we're like, dude, that is my life. You just feel like you just know. I am glad you're here. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for another video tomorrow. I love making these kinds of videos. Any suggestions you'd like me to talk about, to react to go over, whatever you would like, I am so happy to do. Also totally random for my JD/Till I Met You fans. I finally started watching it because it is winter break. Woo! I finally started catching up again, but because my sister hasn't seen any of the episodes, I started from episode 1 and she's only at episode 12. So I have to work my way there, and by the time I hopefully catch up, I for sure will do either a reaction video or something along the lines for Till I Met You something, because I love JD and they're the best. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Salamat sa lahat sa inyo. Maligayang Pasko. If you're watching this on Christmas and you're bored, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and give a big thumbs up for my decorating skills. Okay, love you guys. If you know any other quote-unquote Filipino verifications that we could talk about, please leave a comment below. I love talking about these. And that's it.